This is practice exercise 20. I will do this one in Python. We want to find the nth term of the series 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, and so on. So let's understand what the pattern is for this. This is a sum series. So given a number n, we want to find the nth term in the series that is. So this is the sum series is basically each number is the sum of the previous numbers. So for example, 1, the sum of 1 is 1. The next one in the series is 1 plus 2. So that's 3. The next one is 1 plus 2 plus 3. That would be the third number in the series, which is 6. The next one, we add 4. It's 10. We add 5. Then we add 6, and so on and so forth. So this is just a typical sum series where each number, each n, represents the highest in the sum of 1 to that number. So that's all we're doing here. So some examples, if we have 3, the sum is going to be 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3. If we have 4, it's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is going to be 10. Finally, if it's 7, which isn't in the original series, 7 is adding 7 onto the end of the 6, which is going to be 28. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. So that's basically what we're doing here, is finding that nth series and the sum series. So doing this one in Python, let's go ahead and set up our folder structure first. So we'll say new folder, and this is nth term of the series, so we'll say sum series. And let's copy, I want to copy the MD file here. And now let's open this up with code. Let me close this, open this with code. There we go, there's our MD file back. And now from here, we need to get everything set up for our tests. I'm going to use PyTest for this one. So I do need to get that installed if it's not installed on your computer already. I'll do this as a virtual environment. So let me go ahead and open that up real fast. And I'll do py-m venv. So I'll use venv for this one for the virtual environment. You can use anything you would like. There's lots of virtual environment tools. I'll call the folder .venv. So there's our folder. It's creating our environment. All right, now that we've got that, let's go and activate this. Scripts, activate. All right, so we are now in our virtual environment. We are ready to install. So I can do py install, pip install, I think install. And then this will be --dev PyTest. I think it maybe just be install. Let's try that. Nope. All right, well, I'll get rid of the --dev. I think I have the wrong value, but that's fine for this little exercise. All right, so we have PyTest installed and ready to go. Let's go and create our folder. This will be test. We'll create our other folder. This will be the source. We're going to actually have the code. Inside here, we'll create a new file. So this will be, what are we doing? Sum series tests. So we'll say sum series test.py. Let's go ahead and define our method. So this will be example. Let's do sum series example1 test. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to set up n to be 3. Our expected sum is going to be 6. And now we're ready to actually implement the functionality. We do some formatting. We'll convert that to tabs. That looks good. Select everything, Control KF. All right. So now from here, we need to create the functionality. So I could do this as a top level function or a global function. I could create a class. I could do this as a static method. I could do it as an instance class. To be consistent with a lot of the other things, I'm going to choose to do this one as just a class, an instance class with a method on it. So we're going to need something that is going to calculate the sum series. So it sounds like a calculator. So let's just create a calculator class equals new calculator. And we'll say the sum equals calculator dot calculate sum series given n. And now we just need to assert that those are the same. So we'll assert sum equals expected sum. That looks pretty good. I like that. So let's go ahead and copy this. We'll paste it down, and then we'll do example 2. So example 2 is 4 and 10. So 4 is the input, 10 is the output. Let's do one more for example 3. 3 is going to be 7 and 28. So 7 is in, 28 is expected sum. All right, so we're looking good there. Let's go and run our tests. We're going to get some failures, but let's go and run our tests. Let's make sure that's working. So we'll say PyTest, test folder. Oh, I need to start with the word test. Save that. There we go. There's our tests. So let's go and run these. We are getting failures, and I'm hoping, yeah, so we're getting failures because calculator is not defined, which is excellent. That puts us in good shape. So now what we need to do is define this calculator class along with the calculate sum series method on it. So let's head back to our files, go into source, let's create a new file, and this will be calculation.py. And let's create our class calculator inside. I'm going to pass for now. Let's convert this to tabs. There we go. All right, so from here, we do need to import. So we'll say from source.calculation import calculator. That resolves the calculator class. Now we need the calculate sum series method on that. Let's head back into calculation.py. We'll define this self and then n, which is an int. And this is going to return an int. And we will just pass for now. We're not going to do anything for now. We'll simply pass. That all looks good. Let's run our tests again. We are getting failures, and we are getting failures on assertion. So we are in good shape. You're basically ready to go. So let's review this. We've got our 3 tests here directly from the MD file. We've created a class with a method that allows us to do the implementation. Your job is now to replace pass with the actual logic that makes those tests pass. Good luck.